The controversial human rights champion Okiyah Omtatah is nursing serious injuries at the Matatu hospital after a dreadful attack on Thursday night in Nairobi's Kenyatta Avenue. Omtatah is said to have been accosted by two unknown assailants after alighting from a matatu, brutally hitting him on the head several times.
One of them called me, said, Omtatah. I said yes, and I looked back. They waved at me and I waved at them. Just the way people appreciate you on the street. Then I continued. Then what happened is I noticed they accelerated. One overtook me. Another one remained behind. So the one who overtook me turned around and in a very polite Kiswahili said, he didn't call me again. He just said, "Utondo ile kesi ya bibi yara kotini." I answered him in English and I said no. At that point he whipped out something. It was silver in color but thick and almost this size. Then he went for my head. Wow. So instead of holding an umbrella and I had a file, the only defense I had was to try and duck. But he connected and smacked me in the face. At almost the same moment, the other one reached for my neck. But he got me on the skull and he hit me very hard.
Omtatah says his assailants began by asking him why he is opposed to the biometric voter registration kits imported by the Independent Electoral and Boundaries Commission last week. The rights defender recently moved to court to challenge the importation of the kits. The activist says he received first aid treatment at the Nairobi Outpatient Center before he was transferred to the Matatu hospital, where he is currently admitted, and his condition is steadily improving, thanking God for having survived the ordeal narrowly.
People are not very familiar with me.
So to identify you,
they are trying to confirm
this is the guy.
And even mentioning the case, I think they were sure they were going to finish him off. So now they'll be very sure that they were not hitting the wrong guy.
Though bedridden, Omtatah vows to keep the spirit burning and fight for transparency and accountability.
€1,000 was for the corruption in Nigeria. You bring the report from VOA, from BBC, from the Nigerian embassy, the Nigerian corruption. You are supposed to bring the people to Nigeria to hand in. They say that these are rumors. Now, how do you fight corruption? If corruption is so protected. Me, I thought that the judge...
Omtatah says he had received mysterious calls a fortnight before the brutal attack. Other human rights activists have vehemently condemned the attack on Omtatah, terming it as a cowardly attack with the motivation to silence the voice of the voiceless.
There is a lot of discomfort with those of us who stand for justice, those of us who stand for accountability, those of us who stand for the truth. But we want to say in one voice today that such cowardly attacks have no place in a country that professes to exercise democracy.
Omtatah calls for that transparency and the accountability, and is an instrument of the civil society, and to try and silence him would really be like we are reverting back to the times of the one-party state when politics was an absolute medium of corruption.
Police are yet to trace the motive of the attack and no one has been arrested yet. Samuel Tawish, GBS News.